right, my Workday Playdate peeps, let's talk about something we all have in common. Mistakes. Yep, those cringe-worthy face palm moments that keep us up at night. But guess what? Your mistakes aren't just embarrassing bloopers. They're your greatest career growth hacks. So if you've ever bombed a presentation, you've ever sent an email to the wrong person, and no, we've all been there, or you've made a decision that totally backfired, buckle up because today we are flipping the script on failure. Let's go. Welcome to your bite-sized snack. Today, we're talking all about how to turn career mistakes into growth. But why do our career mistakes feel so scary? I want to talk about that first. Why are those mistakes so scary? We have been trained to avoid failure like it's the plague. But here's why that's a problem. The spotlight effect, meaning when the spotlight is on us, makes us think people care way more about our mistakes than they actually do. And spoiler alert, they don't. People are so consumed in their own day-to-day lives that your small mistake is a blip in their radar. Imposter syndrome also convinces us that we're not good enough, when in reality, even the most successful leaders have epic flops. And our fear of failure keeps us playing small instead of stepping into our full potential. So what do? We improvise. So, I love to give you a tangible tip and trick from the improv stage that you can use anytime, anywhere to help you. This activity is pulled from the improv stage, but the good news is you don't need a stage or a scene partner to make it work because your scene partner is your mind. That was your mind being blown. It's called the next line, please hack. So here's what it is. In improv, or let's just say in anything like a sketch comedy show where you have dialogue, right? Or you're in a play where a scene or someone blanks out. So if you have lines of dialogue that you've memorized and you blank out on a line, you can use a simple trick. We always ask for the next line. So if I'm on stage in a scene and I have my lines memorized with a scene partner and my mind goes blank, I can say, next line, please. So instead of panicking, I literally turn to the person next to me and say, next line, please. And they feed me something to work with. So here's how you're going to use this hack in real life. If you've ever been in a meeting where you just completely blank on what to say, or maybe you're giving a presentation and your brain just short circuits mid-sentence, instead of just freezing like a deer in headlights or rambling on, do this. Step 1, pause. Silence feels longer to you than it does to them. Did you notice my little pause there? Step 2, take a breath. This gives your brain time to reset. And step 3, ask for the next line. It could be as simple as saying to somebody in the meeting, can you repeat the question? And by them repeating the question, it gives your brain time to catch up. Or you could say, just give me a second to gather my thoughts. And that gives you permission to pause. You could also say something like, that's a great point. Can you expand on that while I process what you said? So it keeps the conversation flowing. And you don't even have to say, while I process what you said, you can just say, that's a great point. Can you expand on that? So this simple hack breaks the pressure of perfection and it allows you to regroup without the awkwardness. Again, your steps are pause, take a breath, ask for the next line by saying something like, can you repeat the question? That's a great point. Can you expand on that? And giving yourself time to catch up while they're still keeping the conversation going. I want you to try it today. And when you get stuck, don't force it. Just ask for the next line. Now, if you like this hack, this Wednesday, we are diving deep into career resilience with bold, courageous leaders who have turned failures into stepping stones. I'm talking to the incredible Jenny Wood. So you don't want to miss this episode. Set your reminders, subscribe now because episode 283 is dropping this Wednesday. Now, my friends, it comes the time in every snack where I like to give you some affirmations to guide you through the week. So I want you to repeat after me as I give you 3 affirmations to guide your week. Your first affirmation is, my mistakes are lessons, not limits. My mistakes are lessons, not limits. Your second affirmation, every failure brings me closer to success. Every failure brings me closer to success. And your third affirmation, I have the courage to grow from every misstep. I have the courage to grow from every misstep. Take those into your week this week. Take them into your work days. Take them into your journaling practices. And speaking of journaling, I have some prompts for you. So take out the notes section of your phone or jot down the answers if you are around a pen and paper, because this is going to really help you guide your week. As we go into this week, I want you to, number 1, think of a career mistake you've made and what did it teach you? Think of a career mistake you made and what did it teach you? Number 2, how can you reframe your next failure as a growth opportunity? How can you reframe your next failure as a growth opportunity? And number 3, what's one bold move you've been too afraid to take? What's stopping you? What's one bold move you've been afraid to take and what's stopping you? Okay, Workday Playdate peeps. The next time you mess up, I don't want you to freeze. I want you to say, next line, please, and keep it moving. Because leadership, my friends, is not about perfection. It's about playing through the bloopers. So, we keep these so short, so sweet. So, no, I will see you Wednesday. But until then, keep failing, keep leading, and keep showing up as your boldest self. And remember that every workday is a playdate waiting to happen. I'll see you Wednesday.